Hello, everybody, boys and girls, everybody who is in the Unity community. It's been a while. Welcome back to another Create and Hang with your favorite Unity developer working at the DAE, David. Today, what we're going to be doing, if you didn't see in the bottom right, hopefully it updated. Hopefully I remembered to do that this time. We're going to be working on the shader graph in Unity, which is pretty exciting to me. So last time what we did was we worked with Bolt. We worked with that scripting block coding addition, that package or the asset that's free in the store, the asset store. You can download it, and it converts the C# language, which is normally a bunch of letters and a bunch of typing, into a really cool interactive graph, very similar to the Unreal Blueprint system, if anybody's familiar with that system. But today we're going to be trying to work with the shader graph here. You'll notice I just installed this package. I went to the package manager and downloaded it, imported it, and now hopefully we should be able to get started. Let's see if we can. Oh, we can. Wonderful. So I'm really walking into this one blind. Before I did a bit of research to understand how Bolt works, because I knew that there was going to be some drag and drop functionality, some behaviors that I might not understand. In this case, I think it's fairly similar. The system where it's there's a flow of information that goes excuse me, from one node into the other. So let's just get right into it. Say test shader. Let's create a new PBR, which apparently is a physically based renderer or something. Physically based render. So we already see a couple of options in here. I'm not sure what all this is, but we can open shader editor and whoa, hello. Okay, we got a big old screen in front of us. We have the main preview here, which is cool. We have the master. I see it's got all these little nodes, all these little inputs. Let's see what we can add in here. Let's see. Okay, so we can add different data types. Let's see if we can add vector1, which is really just a variable, vector2, vector3, vector4, color, texture 2D, texture 2D array. Okay, cool. So let's first make an object where we're going to apply this shader to. I'm just going to make a sphere for right now. Keep it simple. Keep it simple, folks. And I'm going to make it a bit larger. Cool. I'll just make it 5 across the board. Lovely. And I want this. I don't want this to actually. I want it to have this shader material. So I'm wondering how I do that. Maybe I have to create an empty object and then add it that way. Nope, of course not. It's never that easy. We'll figure it out though. Maybe I have to add it as the actual material. Let's see. Whoopsie daisies. Come on now. Nope. Okay. So it's not going to be as easy as I thought it would be. Of course not. But that is to be expected. So let's see. Maybe let's just create a node. Let's see what we have. Whoa, oh, we got a lot of options in here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Cool. We got input as well. Channel, combine, flip, swizzle. We got some math in here, which is cool. Basically, we have interpolation. Love that. Very cool. Derivative. We have range, trigonometry. Ooh, this is cool. This is very good for normals, I'm sure. Wave. I'm sure we have sine, square. Yep. Okay, all the cool stuff. What's in vector? I want a cross product. Ooh, that's really interesting. Procedural. Procedural checkerboard. Let's see. Let's see if we add this in here. As of right now, there is no. Oh, do you know what? Maybe it's because there's no actual texture. So let's see if maybe we can create a. See if we can create a basic texture. Let's see, texture, sample texture 2D. Let's do that. And this, do you know, I think this has to be applied to possibly a new material. So let's try that. Try creating shader material. Let's do that, and then standard. What's here? Nope. Okay, maybe. Aha! Shader graphs test shader. That's the one. Okay, cool. Let's go back in our scene, and that makes more sense, right? Because the shader is affecting how the material looks. Okay, cool. So now we can actually kind of see how our guy is gonna look. Let's do that here. Let's take a look at it in the scene as well. It's a main preview. Maybe I want to minimize this. I don't know how. Ah, that's how. Wonderful. There's the main preview. We'll leave that up here for now, or we can just turn it off. It looks like we have blackboard, and okay, so that's what that does. We have color mode, precision, interesting, and we have user defined, and we have category. Okay, that's cool. So very interesting. We have float precision, half precision, show in project. Okay. Just in case, it's sort of highlighting the location of it in the project, which is nice. It's a nice addition that they made there. So here's what I'm actually going to do. I'm going to go into open up GIMP. And GIMP is, if you don't know, is a free sort of Photoshop photo image editing software. It's really robust. It's got a lot of the tools that you're probably going to need. I use it quite often when I'm making sprites. You can also go online if you want to make a more pixelated version of some drawing that you want to make. You can go to Piskel, which is another resource online. But I'm going to, I remember I saved an image. I did this one, right? I found R2D2 online. And so what I want to do is I'm going to actually try to turn this into some kind of normal map. So I want to convert it into, yeah, I'll just overwrite it. I'll export it. I want to convert it into black and white or grayscale, and then I'm going to take that grayscale and convert that into a normal map. If you don't know what a normal map is sort of like what makes a object textured. So it'll make the object look as if it has certain bumps on it, little crevices, right? If you have a brick might have a texture where it's kind of grainy, whereas wood has a texture that's a bit more smooth. And so in Unity, you can actually add that functionality. So let's say I actually just wanted to create, no, I have to, let me just do that real quick. Let me go into documents, and was it DAE? I don't even remember. Nope. I should probably have had this prepared already, but I also wanted to show you guys the process, how easy it was for me to just go from regular RGB mode to grayscale in the blink of an eye, which is quite nice. Just cancel that file, and I can exit out. All right, fine, whatever. Let's see. I just want to take that image that I saved. Where did I save it to? Is the question. Export as. Save it to desktop. Nothing. Okay, wonderful. Let's go to desktop, and let's go to the nothing folder. Gotta have a nothing folder. Gotta make it inconspicuous. Okay, wonderful. I'm gonna minimize that to get out of here. I'm gonna take this, and I'm just gonna drag it into Unity. And now we have a new texture. So this is default. Let's call this a, let's keep it at, maybe we could make it normal map. No, let's keep it at default for now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and drag it into my shader graph, and that actually worked really well. So it just created a sample texture 2D. Isn't that nice? Okay. Let's see, normal unpack. So what I want to do is take this, bring it in here. Ooh, that's pretty funky. Okay, interesting. Maybe I want to take this and bring it there instead. Oh, nope, just kidding. No, goodbye. Can I remove you? Nope, of course not. There should be a way. Should 2D. Oh, okay. So how do I remove something? I'll just delete it. Okay. So that is the R2D2, this is a sample texture. These are, okay, some settings. We have precision settings, interesting. Type is default. Maybe I could change this to normal. Space tangent versus object. I could change all these different settings here. So what I want to do is add this normal to my object. That is what I want to do. Oh, there's the checkerboard. Ooh, super cool. Alright, so we'll play with this a bit later. For right now, what I'd like to do is take this normal and bring it in here. What I also do is I'll create maybe just a simple albedo. I'll make a color, basic color. Yep, that's what I want. Thank you. And I'll do that, and I'll make it white, and then out, and I'll bring that into the albedo. Lovely. Object space. Mission I don't want anything to do with as of right now. So what is this then? Oh, interesting. Okay, we can also do dots instancing, which if you guys don't know what dots is, this active master node, oh, pardon me, can I just read the whole thing, is not compatible with the current render pipeline, or no render pipeline is assigned a render pipeline in the graphics settings is compatible with this master node. Okay, so that's probably why we're not seeing, so I guess we have to use maybe the HDRP, the high definition render pipeline. We can go find the graphics settings here, possibly, and we'll go into graphics, none, render pipeline. Okay, so I guess we would have to, I wonder if you can just make one. Render texture, always gotta check. Render texture and then custom render texture. What's look dev? Oh, environment library legacy. Nope. There could be something. Shader possibly. Or maybe we want to do an unlit graph instead of the PBR master. Looks like we might have to play around with it inside of the editor here and not actually see the effects on this shader, just because apparently we don't have the correct pipeline, render pipeline. Well, in any case, we'll roll with it. We'll see what kind of effects we can get just in messing around with this sample 2D texture here. Let's see, how do we remove, can I just, oh, that's how you do it? Okay, cool. So this is the unpacking of normal. So let's see, actually, we can probably just pass it in. Let's delete this as well. And let's mess around. Let's see what effects we can get. We eventually, if we were in an HDRP project, then we'd be able to see it on our object here. But I'm not going to go ahead and open a new project because it's going to take quite a long time to load all that information, and it's going to take up like half the time that we have already. So I'd rather just keep it to seeing the results of some of the experiments we're going to have. So let's make, what do we want to do here? So this is basically just a bunch of colors, a bunch of pixels, and what can we do? Well, we might be able to take, oh, it takes in 4 actually, doesn't it? Yeah, well, this is kind of cool actually. The alpha is probably going to be all, yep, all yellow. And I'm wondering why it's all like yellow and blue here. These are the UVs. I guess that won't really change anything, yeah. Okay, so let's say we take all 4 of these colors, the color components anyway, and we pass them into, I don't know, we'll do some math or something. We'll do, not exponential, let's do mod, sure, modulo, that sounds cool. Modulo, maybe not 1, maybe mod 0.25. Oh, and maybe we can do a sign as well. That's kind of cool. So we can add in another node. Sign is always a good, yeah, here we go. And not lerp. Sign's always a good function to use. So what I want to do is take the sign of, I wonder if there is a time, oh, there is. Oh, and you can do sign, oh, come on. Let's go. All right, cool. So we can do that. Oh, wasn't that trippy? Super cool. All right, so we're getting somewhere. We're doing something here, and cosine of time is probably gonna have the same effect. And we're just taking each of these colors and we're slowly taking the modulus. The modulus of that color, which is some value from 0 to 1, again because we made it a black and white image. So any color from black to white is going to be some value from 0 to 1. Yeah, this is looking cool. Okay. So it takes in 4 and it puts out 3. I wonder what the 3 values are in here. Also, most of the time, you're not going to need to import a texture and then unpack it, quote unquote, into a normal, or into a texture, so to speak. Usually you would just create the normal beforehand in some 3D software, 3D modeling software like Maya or like Blender, and then you would export the object that you're making with its normals and UVs all set up. But in this case, we're just messing around with what kind of effects we can get, and this is looking pretty funky already. So let's see, we have this one. Oh, I see. Okay, so what if we just took the blue of that? I'm wondering if maybe we can color mask. Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay, cool. I wonder if this actually works. Let's see. We are getting real busy real quick, so let's just space things out a bit. Oh, and we can section things out. Oh, that is very nice. Actually, group selection. Aha, so you can do that. Yeah. Oh, jeez, I thought that was going to delete the whole group. Okay, cool. So this is... what do I want to do? So again, it's just basic drag and drop functionality. This is putting out one value. Wondering... wonder if maybe instead we could put it in here. Nope. Maybe I'm just using the wrong node. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to filter out some of the colors. So here, let's do this. Let's take this, let's put that here, out 3. What is a mask meant to do? Oh, yes. Okay, cool. Oh wow. And then I can make it blend in a bit more using the fuzziness. Ooh, that's funky. We love those. So I'm wondering how I can take this value. How is it converting it into the 4 here, but it can't convert it into the 3 here. When we take a modulo of, oh, we're only doing the red, aren't we? Oh. And now we're getting this funky green color. That's interesting. What if we did blue here instead? Okay. We're getting back to blue. Okay. That is right. Okay. This is... Yes, delta time. And that's going to be pretty constant at this point. Okay. For those of you who don't know, the sine is a function in trigonometry that is kind of a wave that forms a wave anyway. If we take the sine of time, which is what this is, the time is constantly moving forward, and so as that value changes, the sine also changes. The sine has a maximum and minimum value. So once it reaches that maximum value, as time goes forward, the sine is going to start going back down, and it's going to hit that minimum value, and as time continues to go forward, time doesn't ever stop, so it's just going to keep going sort of in this motion here. where the middle of this sort of wave, this wavelength, is 0. And it goes from a positive 1 to a negative 1. There's a whole bunch of math behind it. You can just think of the sine as kind of like this value that's going up and down. And that's why we're seeing this effect where it's looping back and forth. So if we actually took this number, let's say it's going from 0 to 1, what can we do to that number? We can do so much information. There's so much we can do. God, this is cool. What if I wanted to mask out the yellows instead? Okay. And right. So if I decrease the range, or rather increase the range, then we see those colors become a bit brighter. I rather like the fuzziness. Man, I wish we could see this in real time on our objects here. But we live and we learn. Okay. Let's see, if that's not working, then I so wonder what this checkerboard is going to do. I wonder if we can maybe blend. Oh, normal blend? Yes, please. Or maybe we don't want normal blend, maybe we just want to blend these two, and then we can unpack. Let's create another normal unpack. Ooh. And let's go from here into here. This should, yeah, so this is going to give us a difference. Actually wondering if you can put that in there. Nope. This does not work. Okay. So if I can blend two of these things together. Let's see here. Blend, I want to do a, right. It's taking in one of those. Let's maybe change it to green. Oh, excuse me. Can I not do that? Oh, I guess not. Oh, because silly. Okay. And let's do like an orange. How's that? Ooh, lovely. Now you know what? Let's keep it to black and white for now. Yeah. So what I'd like to do is I'd actually like to blend maybe these two together, the checkerboard. I don't know why. Just messing around. I want to blend, let's delete this one, and that's all gonna empty out now. So we have this and we have this. What I'd like to do is blend these two and then take the output here and put it in this normal unpack. And then we can get the color mask and then we can do all this fun stuff. So let's see, how would this work? So blend, base 1, and oh, okay. Huh. I wonder if the opacity actually does affect it. It doesn't look like it does too much. Oh, we have different modes. Oh my guts. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, this is gonna get real funky. Here we go. Okay. Yep. I'm digging this. Negation. Super cool. I don't want to overwrite. I don't want to multiply. Maybe burn. Oh, right. That makes it a bit darker. Isn't it? Darken. It's kind of cool. And this is all just based on the sign, right? We could also do time if we wanted to, but that's gonna eventually just lead to a white because it gets too far along, and once you reach above a value of 1, it just stays at that. It clamps at that maximum value. Boys, let's maybe, yeah, let's get some funkiness going in here. I'm just really playing around. These are all values. Once you break it down, everything is just some number. The amount of checkers in our checkerboard, right? The amounts on the X and on the Y axis, right? I'm sure there's an offset in here as well somewhere. I don't know if this really affects it at all, but that's okay. If I change this to lighten, and if I switch these two, I wonder. Well, that's gonna, yeah. Hang on a second. We'll blend that. And that'll... Oh! Oh, I really want this to show up on our object here. So this value we can't really change if we change this. Well, I mean, it's not going to work either way. But usually we want to keep this at around this value, otherwise it changes the render queue. Huh. Okay, cool. And that was all just from a black and white image that we made. We added a little bit of variance, we added a little bit of sign to it. That's super cool. What else can we make? What other kinds of, let's see, we have flipbook spherized. That's interesting. They have a lot of examples in here already. Linear skin blending, that's crazy. Noise, oh, let's do it with Voronoi. Yep, okay, yep, this is happening. So instead of the checkerboard, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to delete this. I'm going to blend this one instead. And we're going to get, oh, that's lovely. Okay, what can I do with the Voronoi? Maybe I want to take this value first and then change it somehow. Let's do some math. I wonder what's under master actually. Oh, these are just the different effects. We can do input, let's see. Geometry, bitangent vector. Let's just mess around. What on earth is this? Let's take, oh, hang on, never mind. That is, oh, of the object, I see. Okay, so never mind. We won't do that. Let's do some more math. Or maybe, gradient. Oh, we can do a gradient color. Gradient, let's go from, oh, we can create a new gradient, that's great. That's going to be that. Let's go from kind of a light green to, I don't know. I'm not an artist, as you can plainly see. That's alright. Let's maybe make it like a baby blue. How's that on for size? Maybe we can hit it in the middle with a little bit of orange. That's looking alright. I mean, you know. Yeah, it's okay. So I wonder how I can take this gradient and, oh, you have to make it icy. Okay, so you make gradient and then, oh, hang on. So, oh, okay. We can do another one. We'll do time. And what this does is it tells this sample gradient, tells this color where on this gradient you want the color to appear. Okay, so hang on. I wonder if I can, oh my dear God. Okay, that's awesome. Hang on. So I wonder if I can then blend these two together somehow. Oh, what happened? Where'd my gradient go? Oh, did I control Z? Of course I did. Well, that's okay. We'll get the same thing. Go here, we'll go over here, we'll get this, we'll do that. Bring that around town, bring it around town. And then you do this, and that, and this, and that, and this, and that, and this, and that, and then... Lovely. Cool. I'm just gonna... I'll put this checkerboard off to the side so we don't have to worry about it. What I want to do is... somehow use this gradient. I don't know how, but I know I want to use this somehow because this is super cool, right? We can change the color of this. Oh my good golly goodness, what is going on here? I know I want to use these two in tandem. Just don't know how. Oh, and we can change. Oh, this is crazy. This is fun. This is just fun to play around with. This right here, this single block. Oh, okay, okay. I'm liking that. Yeah, so this is, I mean, this is just a fun tool to play with. Let's see. We have cells, and we also have the output. And who says we have to, you know, we can always make this value, I wonder what happens if it hits 0. Oh, okay. So when it hits 0, it goes all blocks, and then this is the, oh, the offset, the variance. So what if we did the same thing, create a time node. Let's say we got this cosine of time this time, and we want to multiply that by some number. Basic multiply this one by, and then we just need to make an integer. This is, I'm just all over the place right now. How do I make an integer? Oh, here we go. What I want is to take this number, which is going from 0 to 1, and I want to multiply it by 10 so that I get a range from 0 to 10 instead of 0 to 1. So I'm going to take this number, which is 10, take the output, multiply that by, I'll say the cosine of time, and then use that as the x angle offset. Oh, yes, dude. Very cool. Okay, that's looking funky. I'm liking that. And then we can maybe blend these two together. So I don't know if I want to add or if I just want to... I just want this to be sort of the background. I want all of the white cells to be this color instead. So how do I do that? I can do a color mask, maybe. A channel mask, perhaps. Everything red, so it only channels the red for some reason. Maybe I can I'll look for a mask. I'll say color mask. And okay, so it's gonna take in this one, right? Yeah, it's gonna take in these three colors, and I want to maybe this isn't the right one. What I'm basically trying to do is make it so that all of these white cells, all the white pixels, are instead this color here, this sample gradient. But I want all the dark colors. You can tell I'm freaking out. I'm nerding out right now because this is the first time I'm using this, and this is so much fun. Let's do maybe a filter. Oh, dither? No, that's not what we want. Normal, blend, highlighted color space conversion. Not exactly. So how would I do this normally? What I normally do is look for each white pixel and then change the color if it is a certain brightness. I would filter out the brightness. I wonder if there is some way to do that. Well, I could check. I wonder if you can check if a value is a certain. Let's see. Range, maybe? Clamp, max and minimum. 1 minus, which would just reverse it, which that would be kind of cool. Let's see, so clamp. No, that's still not going to do it, though. Ah, man, okay. I feel like it's in math, though, because these are all just numbers from 0 to 1. If you've already figured it out and you're yelling at me through your screen, I don't blame you because I'm sure there's an easy way to do this. I just can't seem to think of it right now. Not interpolation, that's not what we want. Derivative is interesting. Kind of cool. So, this is some value from 0 to 1. And I can take that value and I can change it so that I basically want to change the range of that value, of this value from 0 to 1, to these three values instead. And just wondering how you would reassign those values. Maybe multiply? Maybe it's as easy as that? Let me try that. Basic and then multiply. We'll see if I take this one and I take this one, multiply them. Do I get, oh! Huh! There we go. Wonderful. Cool. I'm gonna take that one and I'm gonna blend it with this one. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so now I definitely want, I think I want this one to be the blend. I'm not sure what exactly that does, what the effect it has on it. But what I do know is that I am having fun, and that's what matters. Okay, so yeah, this is the forefront then. Is that the case? Do I want opacity to be 0? Maybe a bit more. Oh, I see. And then, I guess I would only want, I don't want the background, I only want wherever these are intersecting. So I wonder if you can just get the intersecting points of these two, or maybe you can change the mode. Maybe I only want no. How would I do that? Golly, there's so much to do. Maybe, is there something as easy as add? Maybe difference? Whoa, okay, maybe not. Well, I could probably filter out this so that it only takes in numbers from here. I could probably subtract these two. Let's see. Let's just have some fun with it, you know? That's all you gotta do. Gotta find something that you're getting into. We'll actually leave that. We're gonna use this here as well. I'm gonna do that, and then minus that. Because yeah, so that's kind of what I'm looking for, but it's not exactly what I'm Boy, this is crazy. My computer is yelling at me so much right now, but I'm having so much fun. So you will deal with it, mister. Boy, now we're masking the color. Okay, you know, I'm gonna get rid of this, actually. I'm just gonna get rid of that entire... Oh, I thought I deleted everything. Oh my god, that scared the poop out of me. Wait, okay, so it's it's so close. It's kind of working. I just don't want the background here. That's all I don't want. We're getting the difference. If we do exclusion, like I say, all I want is to multiply. It's going to be oh, that's actually not too bad. I thought that would be a nightmare, but also don't know what any of these do. I can maybe think about what they do, but this is... What is pin light? You could probably infer some information about what they do. Let's go back to what we had. I think we had difference before. At least this is the one that I kind of like. Boy, this is some wild stuff right here. Look at all this. Can you imagine what you would have to do to accomplish something like this in HLSL, which is the typical language in shader graph language coding thing? God, yeah, I really like this. And I wonder if I can also update how fast this goes. Precision, okay. Instead of time, yeah, I wonder if I can make it go from 0 to 0.5 and then back to 0, or maybe times 2. Minus 1 times 0.5 plus 0.5. That's I don't know if that's gonna work, because it's still gonna end up at the same place in the same amount of time. How do we double the time here? Is that possible? Well, maybe what I can do, because all I need to do is I want to change the rate at which this color is going back and forth. I just want it to constantly loop. I want it to hit 0 and then go back in the other direction immediately. Because it's staying at green a bit longer than I'd like it to. It's a small thing, but I'm wondering how I'd be able to... Oh my god, this is so tricky. Like I say, I'm all over the place. You know, I might not be able to do what I wanted to do over here right now, but maybe it'll come to me later. I feel like this is a simpler problem that I can attack. So I'm just gonna do this one. This is how my mind works. If you've watched videos with me before, you know that that has always been the case. So we're doing that by 10. That's cool. This is going from 0 to 1 back to 0. This actually should be going at a pretty steady rate. Maybe it's just me? No, it's definitely staying longer on the green. It's not just me. And I don't know why. Maybe I have to move... maybe I have to move this a bit further to the left? Is that the thing to do? No. So why is it staying... I wonder if there's a way to log... Oh, no. Is there a way to just, like, print? Maybe debug? Oh, no. Can't have it all, folks. There's gotta be a way to, like, print values out, though. Right? Like, I feel... Math, basic... How about just an integer? Oh, duh. Yeah, how about that? Integer. And let's... Oh, it doesn't take an input, does it? Okay. How about a vector 1? What? Oh, thank you. There's a space there, that's why. Aha! Okay. Let's take this, let's bring it in here. Oh, pardon me. Can I... nope. Okay. Fair enough. Why not, though? Okay. Oh, well, okay, fine. It's looking for a number. We have to take this gradient and somehow... Maybe we have to do a vector 3 instead. Let's do... vector 3. And, oh, maybe we just have to do a color instead. Yeah. Okay, fine. Be that way. Let's just make a color. Can it not take in? Oh, you're kidding me. Well, okay, why not though? Is my question. There's always something, folks. I wonder what shapes they have in here. Oh, ellipse. This is cool. Oh, there's so much to do and so little time. And dither filter as well. I'm getting so distracted. There's so much to do. I'm gonna be up all night with this. Not even this problem, just like making things. I'm gonna open up a high def render pipeline project and I'm gonna be off to the races. So I know it has to do with math. I'm just wondering what kind. I don't want sine wave. I know I don't want noise anyway. Not here. Because what is a gradient really? It's just the four outputs, right? So do we need a vector 4? Is that what we need? Input, basic, okay, geometry gradient, black body. I don't know what this is. Okay, so that's also not working. I would just like to... Oh, jeez. That's not what I wanted. Let's do... I don't know. Maybe we have to normalize it? Ugh. Hope not. Nope, okay, good. How do you convert a gradient? Oh, I guess you can't, can you? No, you have to take this color. Okay. So maybe we have to clamp, or maybe take the maximum between the sine and let's say 0.2 or something. Maximum range between this and some integer. Let's say 0. Oh, that's not an integer, it's a float. Come on, David, get with the times. Float. We don't have floats. Oh, we better. Pardon me. A double, maybe? No. Sorry. Hang on. Where is the? Does it have to be a vector 1? Okay. Okay, fine. Vector 1 it is, and we're gonna take this value here, and we'll take this value here. Why is it sticking to 0? Oh, because it's negative. Oh, dummy. Okay, that makes sense. So it's going from 1 to negative 1. It's not going from 1 to 0. Sine goes from 1 to negative 1. Ah, the smarts. That's why they sent me to school, I think. So this is technically staying at this value because once you hit 0 and you go below 0, you can't get any darker than 0, than the black basically, or can't get any lower than this value right here. So what we have to do is we have to take this value, multiply it by 2, and then divide by 1. And that'll get us, well, you'll see. Divide by 1? No. Multiply by 2, or add 1 and then divide by 2. I'm losing my mind. You are watching a man lose his mind in front of a camera in his humble abode. We're going to take this, we are going to add 1 and then divide by 2. I don't know why I used that integer before. Add 1, take this value, add 1, and then, pardon me, thank you, yep. I'm going to move you over a bit. That means I'm going to have to move you over a bit, and I'm just going to, just going to put, excuse me, thank you. Give me a little personal space here. That's good. Okay, you know what? Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, you two like each other, right? Perfect. Thanks. We're going to make a new one, and we're going to multiply this now that we've added 1. So we're going to have a range, instead of from negative 1 to 1, we're not moving it up, so we're going to have a range from 0 to 2. So we have to take that range and then divide it by 2 to go back to our original 0 to 1. Yeah. Divide by 2, right? Yeah, because 0 divided by 2 is 0, yeah. Divided by, oh, well, look at that. Isn't that nice? They already know. Amazing. They have voice recognition now. Wouldn't that be crazy? Oh, that would be something. Unity. Make me a platformer. That's what half the people are going to say anyway. They're going to be like, make me a platformer. Divided by 2. So it should be going from... Right. And that's going to go from 0 to 2. Okay. So how do you make it faster? How do you make time go faster? It's impossible. We'd probably have to do that in code. But for right now, I think I'm happy with this. It's transitioning smoothly. It's going to green, back to orange, back to blue. That's nice. I kind of like that, yeah. So that's a bit nicer. So we had to do we convulsed a bit, honestly. But eventually we made it happen. Great. Okay, so now this is smoothly transitioning. This is kind of a weird, we're subtracting for some reason. Don't know why we're doing that. Let's just get rid of zits and let's blend these two together. We've got enough going on. Let's say, oh, do you know what I think that's the, yeah. That's the modulo of, maybe we shouldn't, I'm wondering if we can maybe filter this out somehow. Uh-oh. That's just going to be static, yep. Cool. And then Yeah, I wonder if we could just take anything that isn't pure white. Any pixel rather that isn't pure white. And just filter that out. So maybe we can darken it. Maybe we can invert it. I wonder. Oh, hang on. What is this? Has this been here the whole time? Have I not done any of this? Okay. Oh, that's what we were looking for. Well, okay, that'll help. That'll definitely help. Let's say we're gonna replace the white. Yeah, let's do that. So we're gonna replace all the. Maybe make it a bit darker then. Oh, right. Honestly, I want to give it a range, but I don't know if I can do that. Oh, hello. Whoa, well, that's it. That's exactly what I needed. Yeah. Okay, cool. 0.11, 0.1 has 0.09 maybe, 0.08. Okay, yeah. I mean, that'll do. So instead of taking that, we're actually going to, oh yeah, now everything's black. Such a shame. It's all dependent on this one. Oh, that's much nicer. Oh, great. Okay, cool. So now we don't get all those kind of like pixely bits on the edges. We kind of do. We get some anti-aliasing, but that's okay. Or not anti-aliasing. We get aliasing is what we get. And then we unpack it, and that is our kind of final product. We can keep going if we want. We can just do all this math. I actually teach a course with the DAE called Create Graphics with Python, and we use this software called processing. And the whole overarching theme of the course is just to understand that everything is data, everything is numbers, and if you understand how to manipulate those numbers, you can get some really cool effects like this. We deal with more like 2D images, right, like textures like this. I don't know if we could make it an effect to the extent of this at this speed. Anyway, we probably could, but it would just take a lot longer because of the amount of power that processing allows a computer to use. But yeah, this is really cool. Cell density, eh? Yeah. What if we increase that a bit? We get this really cool. What if we increase this number by, let's say, 20? Oh, that's so cool. Now, if only we can filter out based on this pixel. Oh, hang on. Yeah, based on this image, what we can do is we can get all of the pixels that aren't, but here's the thing, there are some black pixels in here, so I don't want to exclude those as well. But there are, I'm looking at it now, there aren't too many. It's really just around the outside. So if we take these and we multiply, oh, instead of blend, what if we multiplied them? Okay. Because this, again, these are really just values from 0 to 1. All these blacks and whites and grays in the middle. So if we, okay, instead of blending, let's try that. A lot of just basic math operations, but super cool. Okay, so let's see what this looks like. And I wonder if it'll actually display it at times. Yeah, because that's times 2. And instead of that, what if we took this value here? Oh, that's perfect. That's actually exactly what I was thinking of. Okay, let's get rid of this. Oh, that is so bloody cool. Look at this. I am the definition of excited. And I think our music just cut out, which is quite a shame. We only have a few minutes left, though. Oh, this is so cool. I also like the little touches that they added to the graph system. Like they have this gradient going from one node to the other on the line. Just small details that they add, just kind of nice. It's also, I think, indicative of what kind of line this is. So maybe this is a basic. Nope, no, it's not. That's just me being crazy. Cool. hang on, is that a gradient as well? No, that's basic solid. I thought it would have been maybe indicative of like the result of the combination of two nodes, and that's why this would be a gradient, but nope, this is the result of a combination of two nodes, and this is not a gradient. So I don't know what constitutes a gradient line versus non-gradient line. But in any case, I guess maybe it's just, oh wait, it's based on the location, isn't it? No. What? Then I really don't know. I thought it was going from like yellow down to blue down to purple, but oh, maybe depending on where it is when you first make it. That's no, because this is yellow and this is purple down here. It's blowing my mind. I have no idea why this could be happening. Oh, wow, this is super trippy. Okay, cool. Alright, well, let's take a breather. Let's just take a look at what we've done so far. And we can see all the different effects that we might be able to have on a typical, a normal, or a texture, as it might be known. Let's see here. So here we're actually taking all four of them. And what if I just did the red here? Probably be around the same now. Yeah. Yeah, just about. What if I did the up? Oh no, never mind. And if I did fuzziness, maybe we can blend it a bit more. Maybe instead of 0.8, I did 0.1. That'll give us a bit more pixels on the outside, but then we can make it fuzzy. Ooh, we love fuzziness. We love it. How about 0.2? That's not bad. 1.8, 5, 0.1, 0. Okay, 0.1. 4. It does tend to darken it because it's taking all the lighter pixels and blending them in with the darker ones. Wow, I'm losing my voice slowly but surely. Not too surprising, but I wonder why this is. Oh, this is so crazy. So it's brighter in some cases and then not as bright in other cases, and I wonder why that is. I guess maybe it's not reliable each time with the unpacking, or maybe this is just not in the same spot. Maybe this Voronoi noise is still kind of moving while it's black, or while it's dark. Yeah, that would make sense. But they are both. Oh, right, because we're doing this. Yeah. So maybe we should do the same for this sign. Oh, but then we're multiplying it by. No, that shouldn't be a problem. Here, I think what we should do is take. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, that does make sense. So these are moving at kind of two different rates, so to speak. One's moving at cosine, one's moving at sine. So maybe if I change this to sine. Ooh. Yeah, super cool. And then we can just take maybe the black and white of this one, maybe just as a last minute thing. Artistic adjustment, contrast, white balance maybe. Just take this one, do that, and then oh. Ooh, we're gonna get spooky. Oh dear, okay. Maybe that's not the right one. Let's get down to business. Saturation. Maybe we can just bring the saturation all the way down. And bring it on back home so it's just blacks and whites now. Okay. Yeah, buddy. Cool. Alright, and then eventually I guess what we can do is, after we get the normals, then we can mess around with the UVs of that normal. And we can, do a lot of stuff with our result that we have here. This is quite a nuisance that I didn't foresee this happening, but in any case, we at least got to play around with the effects. Use sine of time and cosine of time. Make some gradients, combine some noise with some textures, and we got some really cool effects, I think. And when we see this applied to a 3D object, I think it's going to be all the more breathtaking, I'll say. So for now, I think that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please remember to like and subscribe to the DAE channel and check out all of our other content. We're cranking out a lot of really great videos. Hope you enjoyed the create and hang, and maybe I'll do another one if I'm interested enough. But we'll see. There's always so much to do in Unity, as you guys know. If you guys have any ideas, you can post it in the comments. Otherwise, I will speak to you guys in a couple of weeks. All right, see you.